Hi and welcome back to the JavaScript Beginners video tutorial series. Um, in the previous tutorial, we were looking at creating and using functions. So we defined our own functions and we then called those functions and used them within our program. And we also worked with multiple parameters in our function. So in this tutorial, we're going to use functions again, but we're going to look at the way functions can be used in and or the way that variables can be used in and outside of our functions. So we're going to look at types of variables or variable scope. Okay, and the two types of variables that we have are local variables and global variables. A local variable is a variable that has been defined inside of a function, and it can only be used inside the function that it's declared in. Whereas a global variable is one that can be used anywhere inside our program. So I've started here. I've just got a HTML document here, and I've created a new variable that's called message. And this variable just contains a string of text that says hello there. Okay, and I've added a comment here that just explains that this is a global variable. So it's one that can be used anywhere in our program. It can be called outside a function, or it could be used inside a function. So to test that, we're going to make a new function that just takes this message variable, the string, and displays it on the screen using the document write method. So I'm going to make a new function, and I'm just going to call it same message. Okay, and the code inside this function will basically be document.write and then message. Okay, so it's going to grab the message variable from up here outside of the function and use it in the function. Okay, and then we can call that function by just writing in same message. Okay, we'll call that function and it will run when the program runs. So when the web page loads, it will call this function and it says document.write message. It'll grab that message and it will print it to the screen. So it should just say hello there. Okay, let's test that. There we go. Okay, so we've got a little message there that says hello there. What we'll do now is we'll grab that variable again and we'll use it outside of the function. So instead of using the same message function, we're just going to manually type in document.write message. Okay? And it should actually just display both messages next to each other. So hello there, hello there. Okay? The first hello there has been used within the function, and the second hello there has been used outside of the function. So the variable's been used twice, in and out of the function. Okay, we're going to delete all of that, and this time we're going to make a new function. Okay, same message. Okay, so function called same message. And in this function, we will create our variable, which is the message. So var message equals hello there. Okay, and then we will do document.write. Hold on, what have we got here? Document.write message. Okay, and we're going to test that. So we've made a new function called sayMessage. We've made a message variable which stores a string of text hello there, and then we're using that message variable and writing it to the screen. So if we test that in Chrome, it's got hello there, hello there. Oh, we haven't saved it. So Control S to save. That's why it didn't update. Launching Chrome again, and basically we've got to call that actual function. So I've forgotten to call the function. So we need to call the say message function. Otherwise, we're not going to see anything on the screen. So 2 mistakes I've made. All right, launch that in Chrome, and here we go. Hello there. All right. So basically, we've created the function say message. We've made a variable which stores the message, and then we write that message to the screen. Okay. And that's just being called when we call say message and type that in. Okay, but what if we delete document.writeMessage here? Because this is a local variable. So it's been this variable has been set up inside a function. Okay. So before we set up the variable outside the function, it was a global variable. It could be used anywhere in the program. But this is a local variable. It can only be used in this function. Okay. So if we change this to document.writeMessage, and we try to use this message variable outside of the function here, what should happen is nothing, pretty much. So we should go run, launch in Chrome, and we don't see anything. Okay, there's nothing there. And if we have a look at our JavaScript console in Chrome, it says uncaught reference error, message is not defined. So when we try to call this message variable outside the function, it says it's not defined. And the reason that is because it's been defined inside the function. So it's a local variable. It has to be used inside that function. If we want it to be used outside of the function, or when we're not calling that function, then it has to be set up as a global variable. All right, so just remember that a local variable is one that's been defined inside a function and can only be used inside a function it's declared in, like this example. Whereas a global variable is one that can be used anywhere in your program. Okay, so that is a bit of an explanation of variable scope, looking